Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is mine and my son's 2-week postpartum update. And I'm going to start with all of his new things going on this week. So at his doctor's appointment, they weighed him and measured him and did his head circumference and all of that. And if you watched my labor and delivery story, you saw that he originally weighed 7 pounds 3 ounces. But by the time I lost the hospital, he had lost weight, which was totally normal. And he was down to like 6 pounds and something ounces. I don't remember what exactly, but at his 2-week appointment, he was already weighing 8 pounds 7 ounces. So he grew a ton in those 2 weeks, which means we are doing something right. So that's good. He is being breastfed about almost every 2 hours during the day and every 3 hours at night. But I pump right before bed, and that way my husband and I switch off every other feed at night so I can have a little bit more sleep. So he does take a bottle at some point in the middle of the night, but we nurse all day, and when I'm up with him at night, I nurse him at night. He was also 20 inches when he was born. He's now 20.5 inches, so he grew half an inch, and he's really healthy. He did have a random breakout on his face that I think is baby acne. It's cleared up a lot. People were telling me to put breast milk on it, so I did, and it really cleared it up. There's still some little red bumps, but not a whole lot. Yeah, he's really sweet, you guys. The one thing that has happened this week is that he has become very fussy after feeds. Sometimes it just looks like he is having major gas and just can't, like it's upsetting his stomach, and he's trying really hard to get it out, and he's getting frustrated, and his belly hurts, and his whole body tenses up, and he starts to cry. What usually fixes it is just laying on my chest. He is the most happy when he's attached to my chest like this. So part of me thinks it's that, but the other part of me wonders if he has a little bit of acid reflux. So at his 1-month appointment, I'm going to bring it up to his pediatrician to see what she thinks, because if it is reflux, we need to get him on some medicine or something, because I had that when I was pregnant and it hurts. It is not fun. So imagine having that after you eat every time, like every couple hours, all day long as a little baby. Like that is really, really sad and painful. So if that is something that is going on, I want to address it quickly. What it could be is also just gas issues, and maybe I need to cut back on dairy and see if that helps as well. So it's going to be a little bit of a trial and error right now, but other than that, I mean, he has been really easy. Most nights, well, in the beginning, I would have to set my alarm and wake him up every 3 hours in the middle of the night. But the last couple of nights, he's been waking up on his own every 3 hours. But I still set my alarm just in case, because he does need to eat as much as I would just like to sleep. And if you see the red in my eyes, ignore that. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Last night was a rough night for him, actually. But there's really not a whole lot to report during his 2-week update. I guess he turned 3 weeks yesterday, so I will be filming his updates at the end or the beginning of the following week, just so we can see what happened throughout that whole week, just like I did with my pregnancy updates. But that is it for Mr. Hatcher Man, and now I will get to what's been going on with me with my postpartum 2-week postpartum stuff. Let's start with my weight, because that's always exciting. At my final weigh-in before I had him, I weighed 178. That was when I was 38.5 weeks pregnant, and I gave birth to him when I was 39 weeks. So I'm going to say that I was 178. And as of today, I have dropped 21 pounds. I weigh 157. now, so that's not, I mean, that's a lot, but I still have a long way to go. My goal weight is to get down to like 115 to 125, somewhere in that range. Not really a numbers person, more of like measurements. I'd like to fit into a size 5 junior size jeans, so that is what my goal. But so I have a long ways to go, but I've already dropped 21 pounds, so that's good. And for my fitness these last 2 weeks, I have done nothing. I have been sitting, I have been laying, and I have been nursing around the clock. I'm just trying to give my body some rest. I mean, it just birthed out a human being, so it needs to kind of rest and get back to normal. But I did go to the gym one day thinking, oh, I'm 2 weeks now. Like, in my mind, I was so ready to work out, but my body was not, because I started walking, speed walking on the treadmill, and I had to lower the speed because halfway through, excuse me, my goal was to get to 30 minutes, and halfway through I just felt like I was about to pull a muscle and things didn't feel quite right down in the lady region. So I ended up only walking for 20 minutes and then did some weights, just some machines for my arms and legs. But I just really, after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not ready to work out again. So I decided that I was going to ease back into working out at my 4 week, you know, like walking and stuff, and then go full blown at my 6 weeks. So this is where we're at right now. We just got our stroller today. I'm so excited. So now my goal is to be walking a mile almost every day, 3 to 5 times a week. That is my new goal. So we will try and do that starting maybe today. I'm running out of time though today, so maybe tomorrow. But that is my fitness for my 2 weeks. On top of that, I am still recovering from my my 2-degree tear. I don't know if my stitches have gone away completely or not. I am still having a little bit of bleeding. It's darker blood, like when you're on your period, and it's like the last few days, it's kind of just like an older looking blood. So I have a little bit of that still happening, but it has calmed down a ton, so that's good. Something weird that happens to my body, thank you hormones, is that my BO is quite stinky after I have a baby. I don't know what it is. It was like that with Ranger. Like, as soon as I take a shower, I smell. It's crazy. So I have to use extra strength deodorant, and I hate that because it just doesn't feel healthy, and I don't like the feeling of how dry it makes me and everything. But so I'm kind of smelly these days. That is one of my postpartum things going on this week. Another thing is I feel like my skin has been really dry. Like, my hands and my feet have been feeling really dry lately, and it's not like it's dry outside. I mean, it's September. It's not like it's winter. So I've been feeling really dry. Another thing I'll talk about are my emotions. I have not had like baby blues, you know, going from 1 to 2. You know, our family of 3 to a family of 4. I wasn't having any blues regarding that. I've been having a little bit, just feeling a little bit down because of my body. And look, I know it took 9 months to create a baby and to gain that weight, and it's going to take possibly as long to get rid of it, if not longer. I know that my uterus has not shrunk down all the way. I know all of that, but it's been difficult because I don't have proper postpartum clothing. My clothes are too tight for me to wear. I don't know if I'll ever fit back into them. I mean, it's just, they just do not fit. They're not flattering. My maternity clothes really showed off my belly because they were tight and emphasized my belly. So they do the same thing now, except for now my belly is really flabby and disgusting looking. So it's not very flattering, and it's not very cute. Yeah, so I just don't have a lot of clothes to wear, so I don't feel my best. I feel a lot better when I've done my hair and my makeup, but then I go to get dressed and I just feel kind of down. So those are the only blues I've been feeling lately about just about my body. Another thing is the reason that my hair is in a ponytail. I actually did my hair today, but I have been so hot lately. I'll have random like heat flashes where I'm just like totally sweating like all over. And that was happening right before I started filming, so one of my signs or one of my symptoms this week has been ridiculous random sweating. Just not fun. And then lastly, what I'll talk about are some of my biggest symptoms while I was pregnant was having really bad lower back pain and really bad pelvic pain. And I swore up and down that I had SPD, but I will say that my pelvic bone really has not been hurting. I don't know what was going on during my pregnancy, but it feels almost normal now. So that is a huge plus. My lower back pain, however, does not feel back to normal. It's definitely not as painful as it was when I was pregnant. My back doesn't feel like it's going to snap in half or anything, but I feel like on my lower right side of my back, I feel like there's like a tweak or something going on there. So I just need to go back to the chiropractor, and I've been waiting to go until I felt more normal. But I'll have her work it all out and put my body back together the way it's supposed to be. So those are the only two things that I have carried on through from pregnancy to my postpartum. But that is it for this week. Everything else has been going really well. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week for some more awesome videos. Have a good day. Bye.